B-58 Buick offers more saleable features than ever before. Plus, many great extras to help you sell Buick. They add value to your customer's Buick and add pluses to your commission checks.
There's Buick's new aluminum brake drums that's a story of safety to sell your prospects. Heat is the big problem in bringing a fast-moving car to a stop. And as cars get bigger and heavier, heat problems increase. When a 4,000-pound car traveling 60 miles an hour is braked to a stop, enough heat energy is generated in the brakes to run a 21-inch TV set for 8 solid hours. A few panic stops at highway speed make the brake drums so hot they expand, and the stopping power of the brakes temporarily fades. Buick engineers have now broken the brake heat barrier 2 ways. First, by using aluminum to dissipate heat 6 times faster than the cast iron used in ordinary brakes. Second, by making the design of the drums different. Radial fins and a unique cooling rib expose more metal surface to the air, thus greatly speed up cooling to keep the brakes at consistently lower temperatures for greater safety. Inside the drum, high perlite cast gray iron liners, especially controlled in manufacturing to resist scoring, provide lifetime dependable braking surfaces. Then, to give Buick the greatest stopping power in its history, even the brake shoes and linings are improved. The brake lining is wider, giving 7.7% more braking area for faster, surer stops. And the linings are almost 50% thicker to give them longer braking life. These newer, larger linings, plus Buick's big 12-inch brake diameter and the high perlite liner and aluminum drum, result in braking power that will withstand more than twice as many panic stops and still be ready for more. Standard on Century, Super, Roadmaster 75, and Limited, Buick's new aluminum brake drums and safer, bigger-than-ever brakes are features you can sell. Big brake news on the Special, too. For 1958, the Series 40 brakes are bigger than ever, a full 2.5 inches wide, the same size as used on the 1957 Roadmaster.
When you're telling your prospect about Buick's new brakes, sell him on the Power Assist option. Power brakes, of course, use the vacuum from the intake manifold to help the driver put extra pressure on the regular hydraulic brake system for safer, surer stopping. Power brakes are more convenient, too. The pedal has to travel less, so it's closer to the floor. That makes it easier for the driver to pivot his toe from accelerator to brake, far less tiring in city traffic. Since the Power Assist merely adds extra pedal force, the brakes operate as a conventional brake even if the power were to fail. Demonstrate Power brakes every time you give a demonstration drive. Make Power brakes another good reason why your prospect should make Buick their byword in '58.
Buick's safety power steering is another option that gives the driver a real assist, like another pair of hands on the wheel to do the work of driving. A pump, driven by the engine, provides a constant source of oil under pressure that's held in check by these valves. When the driver exerts only 2 3/4 pounds of pressure on the steering wheel, a valve opens, sending oil under pressure to the steering mechanism. The pressure of the oil takes over to turn the wheel for the driver. Buick safety power steering gives the driver full-time control of the car. When there's no pressure on the steering wheel, as in driving on a straight road, the Power Assist unit is at rest, so the driver has a true feel of the road. It's easier to handle the car. There's no fatigue from fighting the wheel. There's nothing new to learn with Buick's safety power steering, the feel of regular steering without any of the work. The wheels automatically return to straight ahead after turning a corner. A blowout or inadvertently driving off the road onto a soft shoulder merely requires a little finger pressure to keep the car safely under control. And parking is a breeze with Buick power steering. A special valve takes over to give an extra assist for parking. Even a child-sized bride can park effortlessly in the tightest space.
Perhaps the most dramatic plus for Buick of all the fine equipment options is Buick's four-season air conditioner. Buick's air conditioner for summer comfort floods the car with cool, dehumidified air, working with Buick's wintertime perimeter heating and ventilating system, which for 58 includes a radiant-type under-seat heating element. And for 1958, Buick's four-season air conditioner is better than ever, with improvements that mean cooler air than ever, quicker than ever. Starting at the very front of the car, the condenser has been enlarged by almost 10% to increase the air conditioner's efficiency and reduce the temperature of the air reaching the car's radiator. Then, in a full shroud behind the Dynastar grille that lets in much more air, there's the new larger constant speed fan that drives more air for cooler engine operating temperatures in low-speed city driving, yet reduces noise at higher speeds. The capacity of the compressor has been increased a full 33% for quicker cooling and more cooling, no matter how hot it is outside and regardless of the model you're driving. The center outlet grill has been restyled, and larger hoses have been added to increase the amount of cool air sent into the car. And the outer instrument panel outlets have been enlarged and restyled to admit more air for improved circulation in the car. The evaporator has been enlarged, too, to cool the increased volume of air handled by the system. And more insulation has been added to the blower duct to prevent loss of cooling before the cooled air reaches the car. The new portable unit has extra big capacity, too, a commission maker for you, since you can sell it to economy-minded prospects who will want to put their unit in their next car. So talk up Buick's improved air conditioning to beef up your commissions.
Here are two more popular power extras to add to driving pleasure and your paychecks. Buick's six-way power seat adds the ultimate in driver comfort. Up and down adjustment, forward and backward tilt adjustment, and the customary forward and back adjustment. It's a natural for the car which is driven by several members of a family. The controls are located in the door armrest in the Limited and Roadmaster 75, and on the seat side panel in the Super, Century, and Special. Buick's power window lifts add to driving comfort and convenience, too, by enabling the driver to control every window from his seat, from controls conveniently located on instrument panel, or each passenger to control his own window for just the right breeze to suit him.
When it comes to entertainment while driving, Buick for 58 offers 8 radio, antenna, and extra speaker combinations so that you can suit every prospect's taste and budget. Buick's new Wonder Bar radio is luxury radio in every sense, with great tonal fidelity. Here's a set that finds the stations for you at a touch of the Wonder Bar on the set or the foot-operated remote control switch located in the floor. The set can quickly be changed to any of 5 preset stations by pushing a button, and it can be tuned manually as well. The Sonomatic radio provides push-button tuning of 5 pre-selected stations and dial tuning. It also has beautiful tone. 2 antennas are available for either set. An electric-powered antenna for fingertip raising and lowering from inside the car, or the manual antenna that's raised or lowered by hand. And there's the optional speaker for the rear seat of closed models, for the special pleasure of backseat passengers to fill the whole car with concert hall realism.
Easy Eye safety plate glass is another aid to driving comfort appreciated by every driver. The windshield with Easy Eye glass is darker at the top to reduce glare and eye fatigue, particularly on long drives. The Autronic Eye, available on Buick for the first time this year, is still another Buick extra for convenience and safety. This little unit automatically switches the headlights from high to low beam when meeting another car without thought or action by the driver. For wet weather driving, Buick's new wide-angle wiper blades are a real boon. A full inch longer, and with a wider sweep, they clear a larger area on the big panoramic windshield. For downpour driving, they can instantly be set to clear a narrower area almost twice as fast. And to go with them, the automatic windshield washer. Press the button and presto, a jet of solvent to help the wiper blades clean mud thrown up by passing vehicles or bugs that fly into the windshield. That's real driving safety. You can almost certainly sell Buick's safety group to every buyer. In this group, all included at one low price, are backup lights, glare-proof mirror, parking brake signal light, instrument panel safety pad lower, and the speedometer safety buzzer. Show them when you demonstrate. Sell them when your prospect's ready to sign. And there are extra pluses for Buick's popular estate wagons, too. This divided rear seat gives extra room. Either section or both can be lowered for more carrying space with passenger comfort. And this junior seat increases the passenger capacity, gives the children a seat with a view. Also for the estate wagons, this smart chrome luggage rack for large families, long trips, extra carrying capacity no matter what the reason.
Every Buick Extra can mean extra money for you because it makes your prospect's Buick mean more to him. Tell the safety story in Buick's new aluminum brake drums, larger, longer-wearing brakes. Sell your prospects on the safety and driving ease of Buick's power brakes. Show your prospects how Buick's safety power steering makes Buick easier to handle. And treat your prospects to the wonderful world of air conditioning for year-round driving comfort. Then go down the list of all the other great Buick Extras. Sell them with the car, installed at the factory for years of extra driving pleasure. Remember, pluses for Buick mean pluses for you.